It's 7 p.m.
All right, quiet on the set.
Shh, listen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world. Polkas After Dark. This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now. It's another live broadcast. Special edition. Now your host, your USPA IJs of the Year for 2023, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Polkas After Dark. Your hosts, Froggy and
Jerry. I'm Jerry. I'm not Froggy.
Froggy and Cripple. Cripple Girl. There you go. Yeah. Welcome to Polkas After Dark. This is where the crazy people meet on the weekend to have fun. And if you're crazy just like us, well, then guess what? You have come to the right place.
Yes.
And it's the Saturday evening edition. Tomorrow we get a chance to talk with Mr. David Maguda, longtime friend and accordion player for Big Steve and the Bel Airs. Gosh, he played with the Skylarks for a while. He played with, let's see here, Jan Simon's Musical Airs and a whole bunch of great bands. So we are going to invite you just to sit back and listen to some really, really nice polka music as we get things running with polka country musicians. Hey, by the way, do you like our background? That's going to be that's going to be our background in just about a month.
Yep.
Actually, and that will be over at the
M Hotel.
On Walden Avenue. I'm trying to get some things reset here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what else? We have a guest today.
Who?
It is Joe Zaleski of Dyna Brass, and we're going to be playing their new songs today. Yeah,
we've got 2 new songs. If you guys heard Mark and Cherry last night, you heard Brian Shankus this morning and a few others throughout the day. And then again, tomorrow you're going to be hearing them as well. But we are fortunate enough to have Mr. Joe Zaleski. We're going to call him up at about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But right now, let's go ahead and bring up a tune by PCM. Here's one called I'm Thankful. Broadcasting in surround sound. We're available on your TV in YouTube land.
But I'll just sum it up that this I could not live without you. So many are
Oh, yeah, that's getting things off and running on a Saturday night with Polkas After Dark. You know, we were laughing just a little bit. I've got the froggy throat, and it's been hanging on for a while. And I had called the doctor yesterday because I took a half a day off from work sick. And I called the doctor's office, and, well, they were gone. Unfortunately, they had some illness. I don't think it was the COVID thing, but they had some illness that they shut down. So I have a telemed appointment on Monday morning at 9:30 a.m., which is also kind of nice. And you, however, young lady,
Yes,
you
I
had
was
fun
at the
today.
Well Now. Yes.
Yeah, well
yes.
now.
Well now.
You were there because of your accident last week, your skiing accident.
No, it was a skating accident.
Skating, whatever, it doesn't matter. You messed up your knee.
I did.
It's been
And my
huge
leg.
for the whole entire week.
And I finally gave in and got x-rayed, and I'm not broken,
Good. Well, that's real good.
but I'm still in a lot of pain, and sitting here is kind of a little uncomfortable, but
Really?
let's see what I can do.
Well, we should prop your leg up or something.
I don't know if that'll help because then it puts pressure on the back part of my leg, so it just has to be like at a, like that angle in bed.
Jeez. Okay. Hey, you know what? We got to do one of these tunes off of the new Dynabrass recording, and it's not the brand new one. No, it's off of the 10 and 5. And here we go with a tune called, let's see, Pole Bracia Pole.
Pole, bracie, pole, niech się leje czysta. Póki noc jest młoda, póki nam nie szkoda. Pole, bracie, pole, zostań ze mną jeszcze. Chcę do rana tańczyć, aż po świt. Hej! Pole, bracie, pole, niech się leje czysta. Póki noc jest młoda, póki nam nie szkoda. Pole, bracie, pole, zostań ze mną jeszcze. Chcę do rana tańczyć, aż po świt. Hej! Przeżyć się za pan brak, zmieniamy cały świat. I tak tu leni zapatrzeni siebie. Mówiłaś do mnie tak, nigdy nie tylko ja. Lecz czy to miłość chyba jeszcze nie wiem. Polej, bracie, polej, niech się leje czysta. Póki noc jest młoda, póki nam nie szkoda. Polej, bracie, polej, zostań ze mną jeszcze. Chcę do rana tańczyć, aż po świt. Hej! Za rękę złap mnie tak, jakby się kończył świat. Polećmy dzisiaj sami gdzieś przed siebie. Choć minął czasu szmat, nie liczmy godzin, lat. Bo życie jest jak rzeka, która płynie. Polej, bracie, polej, niech się leje czysta. Póki noc jest młoda, póki nam nie szkoda. Polej, bracie, polej, zostań ze mną jeszcze. Chcę do rana tańczyć, aż po świt. Polej, bracie, polej, niech się leje czysta. Póki noc jest młoda, póki nam nie szkoda. Polej, bracie, polej, zostań ze mną jeszcze. Chcę do rana tańczyć, aż po świt. Polej, bracie, polej, niech się leje czysta. Póki noc jest młoda, póki nam nie szkoda. Polej, bracie, polej, zostań ze mną jeszcze. Chcę do rana tańczyć, aż po świt. Hej!
Oh, yeah, that's off of their previous recording. That's the Dynabrass. We're going to be talking live pretty soon with a gentleman by the name of Joe Zaleski. You know him. He is the bass player and the leader of the Dynabrass. And let's go ahead and bring up some more
Trivia
songs here.
time.
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so Cody Joe would like to know who played in the band Common Bond.
Common Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That was, if memory serves me correctly, that was John Fomenko on accordion, along with Carl, that used to play accordion with the G notes, Gary Crew, Mark Chapach, Matt Lewandowski, and I'm trying to remember, there was another guy, and I can't remember
we may
who the
need
heck
some
it
help
was.
on this
Yeah, we're going to have to know either who I can't remember if Matt played bass or if he played drums with that band. I think he played drums, so we're looking for a bass player for Common Bond, which was out of the Buffalo, New York area. Great sound, by the way.
I don't think I've ever heard of
Hey,
it.
folks, we are going to say hello to Linda Petrozeski up in Niagara Falls. Andrew Haverlick, he's here with us. Chris Curtis in Ohio. Ricky Crew, hello to you, sir. Also, we have Chris Tansky, our Buffalo Polka Booster president. Let's see here. Arlene Gavronski, your second mom. We're going to be hanging out with them on Friday. Yeah, that'll be kind of nice.
Fish fry.
Yeah, Friday Fish Fry. And hopefully everybody makes it. We're gonna definitely be there at about 5 o'clock, and somewhere around in there. Hey, Janice and Joe Dippiatic, all the way from Pennsylvania. Michelle Trowbridge is tuned in. She is at the Mary J. Blige concert. Wow. Good for you. Cody Joe, once again, thanks so much for putting us on here on Polkas After Dark. Danny Roy, also Carolyn Renee. We've got Alice Fischler up in Canada. She is our Ontario gal. And we're going to also say hello to Rick Bukowski. Christine Bach, hello to you.
We did get the answer.
Eric Sislak. Oh, we did. Who was it?
Mike Possum first said Al, and then Ricky Crew said it was Al Crew on bass.
Perfect.
So
okay.
There you go. There's your answer.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. See, it's always great to have participants here
It is,
on
it
Polkas
is.
After Dark on our broad. Yeah, on our broad. No, we're not on a broadcast. We were talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but we'll allude to that a little bit later. Maria A. Blasting is here. Hello to you, Maria. Long time no talk to. Let's see who else is here. Helena Garbach. Hello to you, Helena. We also have Barb Pahodich and Emil. Hello to you, kids. Linda and Art Gaylor, they're tuned in. Of course, Bob Up down there in Pennsylvania. Also, we have Tina Goebel. Hello to the lovely
we have
Tina
two out of
Goebel.
the three.
2 out of the 3. Mike Pashib, once again, thanks for chiming in there along with Ricky Crew. Mike Pashib, of course, you hear him on Saturday afternoons on WXRL's Rock and Polka program with Dad George. We're going to also say hello to Brother Dan out in New Mexico, over in New Mexico. What is it? Is it over, down?
Down,
over, down, and to the left?
Depends
From
how
us,
you're looking.
From us, anyhow. Jeez. Jerry Skierzinski is here. And we go ahead.
are also going to say good evening to Dare Bear 1979. Nikita Tebow is with us.
Hey.
Mike Catanzaro. Jane Pfeiffer chimed in from Greece, New York today. It's good to see you. She said it's 31 but feels like 12. It has been windy all day. And thanks so much, you guys, for wishing me well. I was stubborn and didn't go right away when I fell.
Yeah.
And
for those that missed the show last week,
Well, we
let
weren't
them
here
know what
Sunday.
you. Oh, that's right. Well, but Saturday, let
Saturday.
them know
So
what.
Sunday we had a skating party for my granddaughter's 6th birthday.
Yeah, Nora.
Nora. And I stupidly thought that after 40 years I could get on roller skates again.
Oh, you did.
And
No.
I did my first
And
lap.
how did that go for you?
I did my first lap, and I started feeling a little cocky.
Oh, didn't want
And
to
then-
cough in everybody's
yeah,
ear.
that was very nice of you.
Thank you.
And then I did my second one, and I was getting it. I was doing really good until I got close to the bounce house.
That's the key. Until the
Until
key
I got
word.
to the bounce house, and I went down hard on my knees. And
Ouch.
I still think that I may have pulled a muscle or something in the back of my legs
yeah.
because I cannot manage to walk right or
Yeah,
stand right.
Well, that's
or-
good. Well, stand by, folks, because we are going to post a GoFundMe for Jerry, so that not for her medical bills, but so she can take actual skating lessons.
My brother
would
said
be-
I'm still falling for you.
Aw,
He wasn't there.
that's
So
cute. Yeah, he wasn't there. Jeez. Hey, and happy birthday to Kristen, Nora's mom.
Yes.
She is celebrating her birthday today. John Zalasko's celebrating a birthday today. We got a whole bunch of people. Dale Voidilla of the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. He is also celebrating. We're going to say hi to Sally Cook. Hello to you and Roger and the gang over at Cook's Bar and Grill. Also for Susan Matashevich. She is here from Massachusetts. And Jerry, let's talk a little bit more about Mr. Zaleski, because Joe is going to be coming up here. He's
I'm
coming
looking
up.
forward to hearing the songs. I have not yet heard them.
Yeah.
I was waiting until we played them before I heard them.
I heard them just previewed, but right now let's go ahead and bring up the boys from Baltimore. Yeah, this is a good one. Here's one called Dreamin' Polka. Hey, we're going to be telling you all about a couple of big dances coming up. Of course, Holy Toledo. We've got Mr. Kenny that's going to be telling you all about that real soon.
Dreaming of your arms that held me oh so tight. Dreaming of the smile I cherished every night. Dreaming of a heart that never will be true. But I guess that's what I'll always do. Dreaming of a love that never will be true. Dreaming, and that is what I'll always do. Dreaming of the lips I really loved to kiss. Dreaming of the charm I never could resist. Dreaming of the words you spoke that were untrue. But I guess that's what I'll always do. Dreaming of a love that never will be true. Dreaming, and that is what I'll always do. Dreaming of a love that never will be true. Dreaming, and that is what I'll always do. Whoop-ah!
Polka season is not that far off, so now is the time to get ready for the first major polka festival of the year, Holy Toledo. Yes, Holy Toledo Polka Days, another stellar polka festival, April 10th through the 13th, featuring your host band, the Dyna Brass.
Pole, bracie, pole, niech się leje czysta.
The Music Company, the Polka Family, Gary Kaminsky's Polka Network, the Polka Country Musicians, and Michael Costa and The Beat. Kicking it all off, it's the Holy Toledo Jam Band on Thursday, April 10th, and a final polka party on Sunday, April 13th with the Polka Country Musicians. We'll also have two Jammer polka parties with Kenny Olowin's Hot American Polkas. The main event will once again be held at the Holiday Inn and Suites in Perrysburg, Ohio, April 10th through the 13th. For more information, check online at HolyToledoPolkaDays.com.
Yes, sirree, that is an event that you don't want to miss. It's the very first, as Kenny said, the very first polka event, the big major polka event, festival, convention, whatever you want to call it. And that comes up real soon. Hey, you know what else is right around the corner? There's a bar and a grill down. No, right around the corner is the Dingus Day presentation by Mr. Val Bukowski. We're going to be talking a little bit about that, but we want to say a big shout out to Melanie Stringhill Patterson. She is here in the chat room with us. Hello to you, Melanie, and your hubby. Also, we're going to say hi to, let's see, Pat Mazer. Patricia Mazer is here. Ron Swiderski. Hello to you, Ron, and all the folks that are in the chat rooms. And what do you have there, Jerry?
I have Norbert, Miss Savage, Bobby Calvert just joined us, and Xander's with us today. Good evening to you, Xander.
Hey, did you see Xander and Luke and the gang at the school?
Yes,
they did a real nice thing.
Great job.
We're going to try to play something that they did a little bit later on. Maria A. Blasting is saying, how you guys been? Well, we've been pretty good. We cannot complain, I guess. Let's see. Also, Arlene is here with us. And again, Arlene and David, we want to say thank you guys for stopping in here to Polkas After Dark. How about a tune by Błazonczyk, as we're going to be calling up Mr. Joe Zaleski from the Dynabrass. He's going to be telling us all about this brand new recording, as well as Holy Toledo Polka Days 2025. But here's a tune by the big man. We're going to send it out to brother Tommy Hoke down in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Also to my other brother, which of course, man, this throat is just killing me today.
We'll just have to play more music.
That's exactly it, and we can do that too. Hey, here is a tune by Mr. Błazonczyk and the Versatones. Here's one called Hanusha. Here's another one off of an earlier recording. Here's One Step, Two Step, the Dynabrass. And we're going to have Joe Zaleski come on in just a couple of minutes.
One step, two step, out the door she goes, heading for the dance they're having somewhere down the road. She'll take a swig and dance a jig and really show herself, tearing up that dance floor way past 12. Now I'm a jeans, the prettiest thing that I ever saw, wanted by every man in town but me most of all. On Saturday night you'll find me down at Old Bucks Dancing Hall, turning men's heads, driving women up the wall. Well, it's
Okay, polka music at its finest right here, the Dyna Brass. And we are actually having a little bit of technical difficulty, but that does happen every once in a while. And I think what I'm going to do to bail us out here, before we do get a chance to talk a little bit more about the recording, let's bring up Mr. Joe Zaleski. Joe, are you with me there? Can you hear us?
I am, Robin. How are you?
Okay, we are good. Let me just get you through the system here.
And hello, Terry.
And there we go. And yep, there we go. Now we got you. This is fine. This is the way they do it at the big studios.
Yeah. What would you know about that?
And there we go. And we should have you right here, Joe. How about that? Can you hear me? Hey, Joe, can you hear me? Okay, we're having just a whole bunch of botched issues here, and I do not know why. Give me 1 second here, Joe.
Sure.
And there we go. Now I got you. That's perfect.
100%.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we do want to get a chance to talk about Joe. And, first of all, while I'm scrolling through a bunch of things here, Joe, what I'd like to do is, first of all, congratulate you and the band once again on another successful recording session. I got a chance to hear the two tunes, which I'm going to be trying to bring up here. But let's first of all take a step back. Tell us about Holy Toledo Polka Days, because that is coming up real soon.
Oh, it sure is. Yeah, we're under 3 weeks from the start of the festival.
Sheesh.
Of course, we're running 4 days, starting on Thursday, April the 10th. Got the Holy Toledo Jam Band. We're doing the event at a local bar called Danny's Cafe. It's in Rossford, Ohio. It's probably about 5 minutes from the Holiday Inn, where we're hosting the event. And real nice venue. Folks are going to have a great time. That's 7 to 10 on that Thursday night. Then on the weekend, the music will be at the ballroom in the Holiday Inn there in Perrysburg, Ohio. Friday night, we've got the music company, Dyna Brass, and polka country musicians. And then Saturday afternoon, we start things off, Dyna Brass and Jerry Kaminsky's Polka Network alternating the afternoon hours. And then Michael Costa and the Beat along with the Polka Family Band for Saturday night. And then, of course, on Sunday, we work in conjunction with the Toledo Area Polka Society. And our event is held out at the Oakshade Grove Hall, which is also the same venue that we do the TAPS Polish Summer Picnic in June. But we'll have polka country musicians on Sunday from 1 to 5. And the Holy Toledo Sunday Dance is sponsored by the Toledo Area Polka Society. So with Holy Toledo Polka Days, we're bringing you 4 days of polka music here in the Glass City.
Wow. That is huge. It really is. And congratulations to you and your team that do that every year successfully. Tell us, when did you start Holy Toledo Polka Days for the folks that aren't familiar with it?
Well, we started in 1992, if you can believe that. April was the second weekend in April. I can't remember the exact dates. I want to say it was like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Now, 92?
Like
92, you and I were 6 years old. Can you believe that? Wow. How
know,
time has flown.
Yeah, and we got right into the polka business.
Oh,
But Robin, you played the event multiple times with the Dynatones back in the 90s and early 2000s, and the venue was different, and it was still the same concept. It was just different facility, and back in the day, I mean, those were incredible events, and from an attendance perspective, we were over 1,000 people a night for many years. And, we're still just trying to keep the music going and keeping these polka festivals on the circuit so that we can continue the music.
Good for you. Now, let's go ahead and mention a little bit about, actually, talk a lot about this new recording session that you guys did. Of course, it was down at our favorite place, which is in Youngstown, Ohio, Peppermint Productions, Gary Ramey's studio. But tell us a little bit about some of the tunes that are on it. We have two. And again, we thank you so much for letting us play those. We are able to get those on in just a couple of minutes, and I think what I'll do is I'll ask you about the session, and then I'll ask you about the first tune that we are going to be playing here, which is "Giving It Up for Your Love." But tell us a little bit about the session. First of all, you guys went in. Was it last year already?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were in last year, 2024 in. January, and finished that project in February, got it out, started the process, really pretty close to the same timing as this one.
Yeah.
Beginning of March. And, that worked out very well. The concept of releasing the songs as singles, it was a decision that was a little bit challenging to come to, but I at some point, it came to the realization that, doing the CDs, 15 songs and what have you, the ability to sell enough CDs to just even pay for the session, those days are long gone. And, what I learned over the last couple of full CDs that we did was each time we did a CD, we were selling less and less physical copies. Now, the music was still being played on the air and everything like that. So I talked with the guys before we did All In, and that's part of the concept of the title of that recording was I knew that was going to be the last full physical disc, 15-song recording that we were going to do, because I wanted to move to the new format and follow really what other genres of music are doing at this point. Releasing smaller compilations, and that's where we came up with the 6 tunes last year, and with this new one, same thing, 6 songs, and put each of the songs out individually and give them a little bit of time to get a little bit of wind beneath the wings, right? To see how the public responds and relates to each individual song versus dropping 15 and having a free-for-all. Not that there was anything wrong with that back in the day, but the one thing that I've learned over the last couple of years is that with doing the music, it's really about keeping the band relevant, marketing the band, and delivering new music to the to the general public to keep them interested in the band. And that is the absolute number one purpose of the recordings that we do, beyond the personal gratification of going in and making new music, right? So what ends up happening now is that this gives us a longer stretch with the recording, and giving the songs again the opportunity for each one of them to hit the airwaves and give it a chance to see, is it a song that sticks, is it a hit or not? And so many songs over the years, I think, got lost or left by the wayside just because they never got, the individual exposure on a song-by-song basis. And you've recorded many albums over the years. You come out with 15 tunes, it's tough to work all those 15 songs into the set list on a regular night, right? And a lot of the songs, sometimes you record them and you never even play them live. And
that's true. That's very true.
I just felt, we're going to go this way. We can go in the studio every year if we're going to just do, a handful of tunes. It makes the, the preparation for the session itself, everything is just running so much smoother because there's so much less content that you have to be responsible for as an individual. I mean, you got to master or get down 6 tunes versus trying to do 15 in a weekend. And so that's really kind of the concept behind it, why we're, doing what we're doing. And last year it worked out, and we're hopeful that this year it's going to work out just as well.
Now, you had mentioned that you put this all together in one weekend. So the instrumentation was laid down, the vocals were laid down. Do you guys still have to go back for any more, or are these tunes already completed?
No, it's complete. Everything's completed. The entire project is done. We mixed it last Friday on the 14th. So we went into the studio 1 month ago this weekend, 4 weeks ago, on Friday, the 21st of February. And we came out of the studio on the 23rd, and everything was done. Now, I will say that the day that we mixed, I did go in and add a little bit of enhanced bass on some chords and stuff to one of the songs. But
Okay.
everything was done within 1 weekend for all the guys and their parts. And it worked out great.
Tell us about the guys in the band, but before you do that, April 5th is coming up real soon. And April 5th, you guys are going to be performing at Potts Banquet Hall in Cheektowaga, New York, the Dyna Brass. Tell us about that gig, and then also tell us about some of the players that are performing not only with you live, but also did this session, Joe.
Sure. So as far as all the guys in the band, so on concertina, we have Bernie Gorak III. On trumpet, we've got Bob Masons. Bob also did some backup vocals on this recording.
Oh, good.
And the other trumpet, Chase Moshkevich. And Chase did the lead vocals on all of the songs that we've recorded.
Wow.
We did 6 tunes total. And, Chase is, young guy. I can't even say he's up and coming anymore. He's established
Yes.
himself as a solidified, lead singer and horn player.
He sure
At
has.
a young age. Like, we all got into it when we were kids. Remember back when you were 22? Well, that's where Chase is at right now.
Yeah.
Right? 22 years old. So, and then the other instrumentations on the horns, his dad, Jim Mochkevich Jr., did a little bit of trumpet work, but primarily clarinet and sax on the recording. And then on accordion, we have Chris Hedrich.
Yeah,
And
cool.
Chris and I have joined Dyna Brass together in 2011. Both of us came in on the same first job. So
Oh, nice.
he's been there with me for the duration. And then, of course, on drums, we got Paul Crivy, and all things percussion. He's you'll hear some cowbell on Giving It Up for Your Love, but we also got some tambourine and the little fish thing, the gyro or guri or whatever you call that thing. It's kind of like the washboard. We utilize that on one of the tunes, that we'll be releasing a little bit later in the year.
Wow.
But that's all the guys in the band, and we'll be, as you mentioned, we're going to be out at Potts Banquet Hall on Saturday, April 5th. That's 5 to 9. Hopefully Buffalo will come out that night, and we'll have a great time there at Potts Banquet Hall.
Yeah, that is a true definite, and I'm sure Jerry and I will make an appearance out there too, because we love seeing you guys. We love hearing you guys perform. Tell us about a little bit more of your schedule this year for the Dyna Brass besides Holy Toledo.
Well, we're playing most of the major festivals for 2025. We'll be at USPA.
Yes.
We will also be at the TAPS Polish Summer Picnic. That's a 2-day event here in Toledo. We'll be at Ocean Beach Park Polka Days on the Friday and Saturday. St. Stan's Polish Festival in Bay City.
Oh,
We'll be 2 nights at Seven Springs. We'll be at Pulaski Polka Days. We'll be at Zabava down in Erie for their festival.
Nice.
We're working for Yulcha for her Parkinson's fundraiser out in Three Rivers, Massachusetts.
oh wow.
What else do we have? Muskegon Polish Festival in September. and a host of other one day events throughout the country, making a couple of trips out to
Yeah.
your old stomping grounds in Western PA. We'll be in Uniontown. We'll be in
Yeah.
Jeanette. And actually, tomorrow we're going to be at the Kinloch Fire Hall.
Oh,
So
geez. And what time
yeah,
does that start?
that's 2 to 6 tomorrow
2 to
afternoon.
6. Always a great time
Yep.
at Kinloch. If you guys haven't been there, you need to get in your car and drive over. That is for sure. We also, I was able to get some things squared away here. So what I want to do is I want to bring up this song, if we could do that. And I'm just going to place you on a brief hold and we can talk off air.
Okay.
Hang on one second. Yes, sirree, here's a tune off of that brand new recording. And here's one called Giving It Up for Your Love.
Giving it up for your love every day. Giving it up for your love right now. Giving it up for your love, I said everything. Giving it up for your love right now. My heart is aching for you, I can't stand it. I need your loving and my soul demanding. Giving it up for your love every day. Giving it up for your love right now. Yes, I'm giving it up for your love. I said every day. Giving it up for your love right now. Well, I thought about it. You know I ain't playing. You better listen to me. Every word I've been saying. Hot is cold. And cold is hot. I'm a little mixed up, but I'll give it everything I've got. Don't want your money, baby, don't need your car. I'm doing alright so far. Giving it up for your love every day. Giving it up for your love right now. Giving it up for your love, I said every day. Giving it up for your love somehow. Well, I thought about it. You know I ain't playing. You better listen to me. Every word I've been saying. Hot is cold, and cold is hot. I'm a little mixed up, but I'll give it everything I've got. Don't want your money, baby, don't need your car. Been doing alright so far. Giving it up for your love every day. Giving it up for your love right now. I'm giving it up for your love, I said everything. Giving it up for your love right now. I'm giving it up for your love every day. Giving it up for your love right now. Yes, I'm giving it up for your love, I said every day. Giving it up for your love somehow.
Oh, yeah, there is another.
Wow.
That's all we can say is wow. And if you know the Dyna Brass, if you know Joe Zaleski, that's what he strives for, is perfection. Joe, you also were the Lifetime Achievement Award recipient in 2023 for the USPA. Congratulations for that once again. The band, of course, received some recognitions as well. But this particular song, tell us a little bit about the concept of how this came about. Let me see. I think
Mute.
Yeah, let me unmute and then mute him again and see if we can get him on here. Okay, Joe, do we have you back? And yes, we do. We've got you back here. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so the story on Giving It Up for Your Love, Tanya, which is Chase's mom, Jimmy's wife, mentioned the song to me last summer and said, hey, I was listening to the radio and I heard this song come on. And I think it would make a great polka. And so I was over at the house and Jim and Chase were there and, we're out on the back deck. And I was like, so, let's give a listen to that song. The version that she presented to us was by Delbert McClinton. And, over the years, I think, that version was the most popular. It ended up being number 8 on Billboard, and I think it was 1980 when he recorded it. And a lot of people have attributed to him as the songwriter, but actually doing some research, I found out that he was not the songwriter for it. It was actually written by a guy named Jerry Williams, who recorded it on his own album in 1979, and then a year later is when Delbert McClinton recorded it. So, we sat out back on the deck and listened through it several times and just talked through, what could we do? How could we do the arrangement and try to stay true to the original, the original song, but also, put the polka spin on it. And that's kind of what we did. And when, I started thinking to myself, like, how would I describe the sound of this tune? Because it's got a few different things in it, right? You've got obviously polka music, but you've got some horn parts that, kind of sound Motown. Yeah. And, you got some New Orleans jazz going on there with the clarinet and sax solo. And so I came up with Polish-American Motown jazz. That's what this is.
Polish American Motown jazz. I love that. That is fantastic. Hey, Joe, and I also want to make mention that there is another tune that you released. And again, we thank you so much for bringing it to the airways through Mark and Sherry last evening. You were on Brian Schenkus' show today. Who else did you do today, by the way?
Eric Height. Featured the songs on his recording on the Jammer. Todd Zaganias featured it last night as well. And then tomorrow we've got a full slate of folks that are running it. Kevin Kurzel is putting it on his show. Gary Ramey's doing it, on his local show. My nephew Ben Lynn has a YouTube show that he does. Kenny Olin will have feature it. I'll be on the air with him. After the gig tomorrow, I'm going to get on the air with him in his last half hour.
Wow.
And then also Sarah Zalasko will have it on her show on Sunday night. So
Sunday, beautiful.
Really appreciate all of what you guys are doing, you and Jerry, as well as all the other IJs and DJs to take the time. Not only to play the songs, but also the opportunity for me to come on and talk with you for a little bit. It's it's an honor to be on your show, and I love doing this kind of stuff, and so I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that.
Really? So you like doing this stuff, huh? Interesting.
I do.
Interesting. Hey,
and you do it well.
Also, Jerry and I were talking while we were listening to that song. It's a shame that you guys have just a small schedule for 2025. Actually, we're joking around. You guys are everywhere, and that's the way it should be with polka music. You guys are setting the world on fire. And I'm going to play this next tune. Tell us a little bit of setup here of Polonia Grove, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. So, last year we recorded the instrumental Pickles and Peppers, and it was actually very popular. We get requests, every gig to play it, and it's a, high energy instrumental. And so I went to the guys and I said, I want to do something, similar, with another instrumental. I thought it, went very well. And, what kind of ideas we have. And Bernie actually came up with the idea of doing Polonia Grove. And, as I looked at it, I'm like, well, I bet just about every band, has it in their repertoire to, play it on the live shows, but hardly anybody's ever recorded it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure exactly how many recordings there are, but the last recorded versions I could find were, the Boys and Roger Majewski out of Wisconsin, and both those recordings were from the 1990s. So
Wow.
I'm like,
It's been a
hey,
while.
it's been a while. And then Bernie, the intro to the song, which everybody will hear here shortly, that was Bernie's idea to just let it go and get things rolling with the concertina by itself. One time through the song, and then kick it in with the whole band, and really try to get everybody opportunity, accordion solo, a couple concertina solos, clarinet solos, to flavor up the song a little bit. And outside of the intro, we've pushed it from front to back, and most bands that play Polonia Grove, it's half honky or all honky.
Yep.
And just thought, hey, here's one that we can just let loose on, and so that's what we did.
It's nice having a little bit of twist, and Bernie Gorick, he's another animal on concertina. Just to not only listen to the cat, but just to watch him is something else. I mean, he just has a smile from ear to ear. Your whole band does, though. I do have to comment about that. But, watching Bernie...
we really do have a lot of fun with what we're doing, and when everything's in sync, you've played in a lot of top groups over your career with the sounds and the Dynatones, and when everybody's locked in on the same page, there's no better feeling than being on that bandstand.
You got that right. Hey, folks, we're going to take a listen right now to Polonia Grove. Hey, these tunes you're catching right here live on Polkas After Dark with Mr. Joe Zaleski, Dynabrass, off of the brand new recording, Jerry.
By the light of the moon.
Again, I got to say this. What a sick recording. Everything is just gelling. You guys are powerful from start to finish. And I mean sick in a good way. You know that, Joe.
I do.
Man. Hey, how did you come up with the title of the recording, By the Light of the Moon?
Well, we have a song. One of the songs that we'll be releasing is called Good Time Girls, and the chorus is Good Time Girls, won't you come out tonight and we'll dance by the light of the moon.
Oh, okay.
And as I was looking for titles, in the past we've done like a song title as the title of the album, come up with a couple of different ideas, but I always like to kind of look through the lyrics and see if there's anything that jumps out. And that line is repeated multiple times in that song, and it just kept sticking in my head, by the light of the moon. And then interestingly, I was going through my phone a few weeks back, and I was looking for some photos from back in the summertime, and I came across the moonlight photo that we used for the cover. I actually took that at Ocean Beach Park.
Nice.
This past June when we were out there for Ocean Beach Park Polka Days, and I saw that, and I was like, by the light of the moon. I'm like, it's a perfect picture. And then, the other, meaningful part of the By the Light of the Moon, in addition to the connection to the song and what have you, you think about how much time we spend out on the road. The majority of it is under the light of the moon, right? Because we're driving all night wherever we're going after the gigs, trying to get home, and we spend a lot of time under the moonlight. And I just thought it just kind of pulled it all together, and that's what we went with.
Man, that is great. Again, congratulations to you guys. Another successful recording, and we're gonna stay with the entourage of some of the 10 and 5 songs as well, because the Have a Drink on Me, Got My Baby Back. So we're going to be playing a few more songs, if that's okay with you. We're not going to keep you here on the air. We thank you so much for spending the last half hour with us. Holy smokes, I didn't think that was possible.
That's great, Robin. And again, thank you to you and Jerry for the opportunity here this evening. Appreciate your support, not only of the Dynabrass and our new music, but what you guys do for polka music. You do a fantastic job, and enjoy your show whenever I get a chance.
We have a lot of fun doing it, Jerry and I, as you know, and we love the people that tune us in every weekend. I mean, there's so many things, so many venues, so many dances, and so on. As a matter of fact, next weekend, Jerry and I are going to be late on Saturday evening because we are going to a mass for her mother. Her mom passed away last year in October, and the cemetery, the church actually, St. Stanislaus, is having a very beautiful
memorial mass
get together next week Saturday, and that's at 4:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. So we're going to be on a little bit later on. But and then Sunday, I got to tell you, we're not doing a broadcast on Sunday. Ask us why, Joe.
Why?
Well, because that was perfect.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah. Because Jerry is celebrating her 60th birthday.
Starting to celebrate.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, welcome
well,
to the 60s.
I get to celebrate for a month before and then a month after. So
yeah, her kids are all going to be in town, which is nice. So we're going to a really nice restaurant, Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More on Transit Road out there in Williamsville. Going to have a great time and already have some things set up for her. But she doesn't actually turn 60 until April 30th. But we're going to be away for a little while too around there, just to kind of have her relax a little bit. And as you know, just do it and do it upright. Joe Zaleski, I want to thank you very, very much. The Dynabrass folks, if you haven't heard them, shame on you. I know you've heard them over the airways, but if you haven't heard them live, do yourself a justice. Get in your car, drive to a venue. They're playing everywhere.
A lot of chances to see them. Yeah. Make sure you get out and support polka music.
Yeah, they're going to be everywhere. So they're definitely going to be at a venue near you. in the not too distant future. Again, April 5th here at Potts Banquet Hall, Cheektowaga, New York. That's going to be a great time. Jerry and I are going to try to get out there and say hello to you guys then. What time are you playing on? You may have said it earlier, but I want to remind not only me, but refresh everybody's memory.
For
Potts.
Potts, that's
Yes.
5 to 9 on Saturday, April 5th.
5 to 9, Saturday, April the 5th. And are you guys doing Dingus Day at all? I know last year you were in town. Are you doing a Dingus Day anywhere?
This year we're not. No,
Okay.
but I will be in Buffalo. I'm actually coming out. Bernie's band, Polka Generations, a honky style band out of Chicago. I'll be working with them, and we're actually Easter Sunday playing at Potts.
Okay.
And Monday, we're playing at a bar, but honestly, I have no idea what the venue is.
Okay.
I'll have to look. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm not
we will
100%.
definitely double check it. But as you know, Buffalo is the Dingus Day capital of the world, and just
Absolutely.
great venues as well. Hey, Joe, once again, thank you so much. Best to the missus. We love you guys, and we will see you on April the 5th. That's a guarantee, sir, if in the Lord willing.
That sounds good. Thank you, Robin and Jerry. And again, appreciate all you do for polka music.
Thank you. Well, same here. Hey, let's go ahead and bring up I Got My Baby Back. This is off of 10 and 5.
I'm dancing up and down the street, 'cause I've got my baby back. Never thought life could be so sweet, 'cause I've got my baby back. Feel like I could walk on air, 'cause I've got my baby back. Got no worries, I've got no care, 'cause I've got my baby back. Whoa, my life is back on track. Whoa, I've got my baby back. Whoa, she with me and that's a fact. Whoa, I've got my baby's back. I kiss her morning, noon, and night. I've got my baby back. Dance with her by the candlelight. I've got my baby back. Buy her flowers every day. I've got my baby back. This time, baby's here to stay. I've got my baby back. Whoa, my life is back on track. Whoa, I've got my baby back. Whoa, she loves me and that's a fact. Whoa, I've got my baby back. My life is back on track. Whoa, I've got my baby back. Whoa, she loves me and that's a fact. Whoa, I've got my baby back.
Hey, one more tune before we switch music over. Here's another one by the Dyna Brass. Here's one called Have a Drink on Me. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark, and we love you guys for it each and every Saturday and Sunday that we're here, you're here.
Have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Well, this is a song about our good friend Gene. He loved to buy a Long Island tea. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. He'd dance and dance and dance again, then head to the bar to catch his wind. drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Or buy a drink, buy a drink, buy a drink for the band. Everybody buy a drink for the band. Hey, hey, someone get a drink for me.
Hey, doing polka music upright. That, of course, is the Dyna Brass, Joe Zaleski and the gang. And don't forget, they are going to be in town in the Buffalo area, Cheektowaga, actually. And that is going to be taking place on April the 5th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you guys don't get out there, shame on you. It's going to be a great venue, great time, early enough that Jerry and I can swing by, catch a set of them.
Yeah, maybe
and
two and just do a little bit later.
Maybe a little bit later on a Saturday evening on April the 5th. Hey, once again, folks, we do want to remind you, next week, Saturday, we are going to be here, but we're going to be just running a little bit late because there is a mass for Mom over at St. Stan's in Buffalo. So we are going over there. And is that open to the public? I mean, can people come out, or is that just
I don't know. It was an invite, and you had to RSVP for it. But I'm sure you can go. I mean, anybody can go to church. They're not going to close the church down.
Oh, sure.
But there's
there's a little event afterwards.
Yeah.
And so that's why we are going to be there for a little while. Hey, folks, we do want to say hello. We got a little bit lax here at saying hello to some folks here in the Polkas After Dark chat rooms. So we want to say hi to Val Dingus Day. We're going to be telling you all about a big celebration that's going to be taking place at the M Hotel. But we have some great folks here. Dave Rozansky is here. Hello to you, Dave Berg. Also to Michael Duzinski. Hello to you, Michael. Chris Bukowski is here. Howdy to Chris. It says Rick Pianowski is here.
It's
Good
really
evening.
Jen.
It's really Jen. She's using his Facebook.
I think
Shame
so.
on her. Hey, did she say something about they're going to be up at the Polish Nook in Niagara Falls for Dingus Day?
Falls for Dingus, but I don't know what other conversations were before that, so I can't say for sure.
Well, I'm sure Jen can let us know. And if there's a flyer, hey, folks, we want to remind you guys that if you are publicizing an event and you'd like us to put it up there, please send us a JPEG. That's that JPG. Please send us that to polkasafterdark@gmail.com. That's polkasafterdark@gmail. We would love to publicize your event. Going to say hi to Eric Sislak. He is here. Pete Chacho. Pete made a couple of comments about your
gracefulness
your skating.
skating.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, Benjamin Lynn is here. Hello, Ben. How are you? We welcome you to Polkas After Dark. We get a chance to catch you on YouTube every once in a while. Also, we're going to say hello to Cheryl.
Karas.
Cheryl Karas
Hey,
is here.
Cheryl.
Hey, Mr. Bob Gabowski. Hello to you, Bob. Mr. Joe Michelik, polka musician, legend extraordinaire. So honored to have him in the chat room here at Polkas After Dark. Thanks, Joe, for tuning us in here. Trisha Rollater, Trisha Rindek, she celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Trisha. Let's see who else. Joe Rosinski is here. Lisa and Greg Skavranek down in Pennsylvania, Seville, the Ville. And she says, heard some of the CD last night. Of course, that was on Mark and Sherry show. Also, let's see, what else do we have here? Carol Barron is here, Maria Dipiatic, and of course, Mom and Dad, Janice and Joe are here as well. Barbara Bukowski, holy smokes, we've got some great folks in here. Darlene Reel and Mike, they're tuned in. Also, Chris Whittingham, hello to you, Chris. Laura Kokowski, hello to you, Laura. Mike Reel, of course, wherever you see Mike, you see Darlene. You know, it's kind of like deer. You know, where there's one, there's like many. So it's like Darlene, Mike, Michael, probably Missy Lynn. She jumps on every once in a while. So we're going to say hello to you kids. Once again, Carol Barron, thanks for tuning us in. Dee and let's see, and her husband, Dee Drews, thanks so much for you guys popping in here. And let's see, Veronica Schillinger, Larry Kutas. Gosh, we've got a great bunch of people here. They're not all in the chat room, but they're definitely tuning in. Eric Ferfari, hello to you. Kimmy Rozak, the lovely Kim Rozak. And we have Jeff and Gail Franzak. And I wonder, Jail, and I wonder if Emil is tuning in at some point.
You might be sleeping.
We gotta find out.
I don't know.
Oh, you can't sleep during Polkas after. Well, all depends on the songs that we're playing too, I guess.
We are gonna say hello to Janet Dilly as well. She's been hanging out with us for a little while in YouTube.
Oh wow!
And I didn't
Jan.
get to say hi to her before, so I just want to make sure
It's always great to see her down in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yes, looking forward to it.
She hangs out with everybody at Zabava, and we are definitely going to be seeing her once again this year over at Zabava.
Yes, so excited.
Yeah, Kenny Olowin is going to be sending us something on that. We also want to say hello to Carolee Marie, Rosemary Shimoleski. She is here. Carol Han Lazarek. Hello to you, Carol. Hey, Gail Serva. And Rick Pianowski, a.k.a. Jen, said, we're going to Ogle Bay, too, next week. We talked to Mr. Tim Masovich, a good friend of mine from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and he's going to be heading out there next weekend as well. Going to say hi to Brian Hill and his lovely missus. Hello to you guys. Hey, guess who's here with us, Jerry? Whitey Rinyets is here. Hello to Whitey.
It's nice to see he's up and about.
Yeah, a nice picture with you and Lori. As a matter of fact, you should have a bunch of those printed out and autograph those, because those are going to be worth some money at some point. Just so you know that, Whitey. But we wish you a speedy recovery. It sounds like you're doing well, and you've got yourself an excellent therapist. So
well, not anymore. He graduated.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh, so he doesn't have to do the therapy anymore?
Not from what I read.
Oh, I thought he was still going through. Well, then those pictures are going to be worth a lot more.
See? Exactly.
Make sure
His
that you sign one.
graduation picture.
Yeah, make sure. Oh, that's cute.
His cap and gown.
Make sure that you get us a copy, please. Best to Kathy out there, Kathy Urbancic. Let's see who else is here. Renee Robertson is here. Deborah Rutkowski. Vic Dardzinski. Hello to you, Mr. Vic. Let's see, Melissa Simkowski. I can't believe all of these people here, Jerry. I really can't. M Hotel. Monster Dingus again.
Yes,
Eric Sislak. Eric, make sure that you come out there. If you're coming out on Saturday, that would be kind of cool too. Let's go ahead and, Jerry, tell them a little bit about what's happening.
Absolutely can do that.
At the big M Hotel.
The monster. It's the monster.
Val has created a monster.
Created a monster.
You think?
Don't know how much better entertainment can be.
Wow.
They put a big plan together. So we're resuming the 36 years of Dingus Day celebration at the M Hotel. You can join us if you want to scooch over that other screen instead of
I would do that. Sure. I need to turn my mic down while I'm typing.
You're not very good at it.
Yeah.
And you can't multitask either.
I can, but I'm just having a lot of fun with some of this stuff. But there you go, Jerry. It's on your screen right now, and everybody else can see it too. Listen how I can just talk right over top of you.
You don't
Look,
care.
I can even bring your microphone down so far that you can't even. Exactly. Boy,
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to do that in real life.
Yes, you would. Nice. All right. So we're going to start off Dingus Day weekend on Saturday, April 19th with a live internet broadcast of Polkas After Dark with me and him. He's going to be there too. It's a free event in the Twigs Lounge from 7 to 10 p.m. Now, Robin said he might hang out for a bit yet, and, that all depends on him. But it is a free admission event. Come out, have a drink, hang out. They've got a menu going.
Yeah,
if
they
you're
also
hungry.
have some great finger food there at the bar.
They do, absolutely. And on Sunday, April 20th, it is the 33rd pre-Dingus Day party. Admission is $10, but listen to this. You get Lenny Gomolka and Chicago Push and polka country musicians for $10. You can't get
nobody
that kind of
does
music unless you're
that.
at home listening to the radio.
Nobody does that.
It starts off with the blessing of the instruments at 6 p.m. to midnight. Well, music till midnight. Doors open at 5 p.m. You are going to want to be a part of that. On Monday.
Do you have to do that? That's very aggravating.
That's why I'm doing it. So Monday, April 21st, in the Tropical Courtyard, kind of like their pool party.
Yeah.
Robin and I, again, will be doing a live broadcast from 12 until 4.
Looking forward to that.
Playing some music, having some drinks. That's free admission. So, if you're staying in the hotel and you just want to come down and have a drink, they are going to have drink specials going for that pool party only. And it is going to be a great time. Once we're done with the welcome party or whatever you want to call it,
Pre-dingus.
No, that's Saturday is pre-dingus. Then it's pre-dingus. That's hangover dingus.
Hangover dingus.
Come have
Yeah.
a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Ballroom opens at 5 p.m. It's $15 per person. Music is from 6 to midnight, and again, we will be entertained by some rockin' music. We have Polka Family, and then New Generation from Wisconsin will be alternating.
First visit to Western New York. Folks, we got to make them feel really, really good.
They are really an awesome band. It's always a pleasure to watch them, the energy, the everything about them. If you're not into polka music, which, oh my God, how could you not be? But there will also be a Rockin' Country Dingus Day party. Music will be provided by Hazard County, and that's country, and classic rock will be provided by Flipside.
Yeah,
For
two
tickets,
great bands.
Table reservations, call 716-381-7517. Again, that number, 716-381-7517. Or you can email dingusny@aol.com.
Okay, now let me get something straight here.
Hey.
So the Saturday evening is free. Free admission, 7 to 10, or whatever time we decide to stop. The Sunday afternoon is only $10.
Correct.
And on Monday is only $15. Now, does that include both rooms? So the
It
ballroom
does.
and
It
and of
does.
course the party that we're doing, the Tropical Courtyard pool party
That's
from
a free
noon to
event,
4,
too.
that's free.
Yeah.
And I think I understand from Val that they are going to be having some drink
It
specials
says $2 well drinks.
during that. Yeah.
And so you're just going to have a well of Bloody Marys going, or?
I'm sure they're going to have like mimosas or something like that.
I don't know about mimosas.
Val usually does a good thing, so you can't go wrong with that. That is for doggone sure. Hey, Kevin Pilarski is here. Hello to Kevin. Also, Bernadette Gordon. Hello to you. Julie Cerniak is joining us. But if you want to make a hotel reservation, now listen to this, okay? Listen up. If you want to make a hotel reservation for the M Hotel for that big Dingus Day weekend, here's what you got to do. You call. You make your reservation. If for some reason you can't get there, you can always cancel the room. But you can't get a room if there's no
Once they're
rooms
sold
left.
out. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So again, call 716-681-2400. That's 716-681-2400. The fantastic Dingus Day room packages. Which you see the pricing right there. You can't go wrong. 2040 Walden Avenue in Cheektowaga. It's immediately off of or immediately on I-90. So,
Yes.
boom, you get off of the interstate, and when you want to head to someplace else, boom, you just get right back on
And there's the mall
interstate.
right there, and
Oh,
there's
yeah, that's right, too.
Right across the street is Mighty Taco, because you got to
love that
have
place.
those after drinking.
Oh, I love that place.
And there's other restaurants real close by.
Longhorn, which is another favorite of ours. We love that.
But
Yeah.
they have Eltons for and then the hot dog place, and then the auto restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah,
there
yeah.
are a lot of places to eat around there if you do not want to eat
Yeah.
right at the M Hotel.
And we also want to quickly make mention of this. Join Chopin Singing Society and St. Stanislaus Church for their 62nd annual Dingus Day. And that is a tradition that has continued for many, many years and will continue for many years to come. That takes place on Monday, April the 21st, Dingus Day, from noon until 10 p.m. You're going to be entertained by John Gora in Gorale. You're going to be entertained by Al Pietkowski and the Jam Band, and also the Polka Country musicians. So, again, folks, you just can't you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, one ticket, one venue, and it's all indoors. Well, thank you very much for that.
There are so many events.
For Val's. I'm reading his
I'm
note
sorry.
there, too. Go ahead.
There are so many events that are going on for Dingus Day. If you're coming into Buffalo, make sure you're safe. Do not drink and drive,
Yeah.
please. We want you to be around for next year.
I think what we need to do is do Ubers next year. We'll just take the whole
You've been my
weekend.
goober before, so
Yeah, no,
I mean,
that's true too.
and
'cause-
you don't drink, so
No, so I'm easy for that. That works out good. Hey, also we want to make mention too, real
Yes.
quick, to save the date
Save
for our
the date,
Buffalo
save the
Polka
date,
Boosters
save the date, save
picnic,
the
the
date,
annual
save
summer
the date.
picnic, 55th annual. Gosh, I can't believe Chris doesn't look 55, does
That's
she?
only 4 years. Oh gosh, it'll be 5 years younger than me.
See there? Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, Chris doesn't look 55.
No,
Holy
no,
smokes.
no, she looks
but
29.
That's Sunday, July the 13th. Again, put this in your calendar, whether it's on your cell phone, on your computer, or on the wall, hanging in the office or in the house. Sunday, July the 13th, 2025, from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Music by one of our favorite bands here out of Western New York that's kicking some serious butt. And that is going to be 7 over at the Clocks Grove at 1245 Seneca Creek Road in West Seneca, New York. We're going to be telling you more and more about that.
I
as
just
things
want to
get on.
mention
Go
that
ahead.
there are limited tickets for this event. So if you don't get them ahead of time, and there's a cutoff, I know there's going to be a cutoff on when you can get your tickets, and that will be the cutoff. There will be no extensions. There will be no, I'm here, let me in kind of thing going on. It is limited on the space.
It doesn't work.
So you are really going
doesn't
to want to get your tickets ahead of time. As soon as they go on sale, you'll be able to reach out to Chris Tansky and get your tickets. And again, that's another event that you can't get them later, so you have to get them when you can get them.
Yes, and you can't go up to the door and say, well, I know Chris Tansky, and she said that I can get in, because that doesn't
She'll be
work.
at the door going, so?
Yeah, I know Chris Tansky. So?
So?
Oh, boy.
She is
She gets
wonderful.
a
She
beating
does
from
a
us.
lot of hard work goes into planning these things.
Yeah.
And she gives her heart to polkas.
Yes,
And I
always
just
has.
I appreciate all that she does for music in general.
And when you see her there, buy her a drink.
Yeah.
Because
When she's done working, because she won't drink when
she
she's,
won't drink,
she's
yes.
working.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. And, there's a lot of giveaways there and everything like that, a lot of prizes. So, again, you need to save that date. Buffalo Polka Boosters 55th Annual, July the 13th. That's a Sunday afternoon from 2 to 7. You're not busy on a Sunday afternoon, and especially with the band 7. They're going to be performing there this year at Clocks Grove in West Seneca, 1245 Seneca Creek Road. And now that I have babbled all along, we've got one more thing that we want to make mention. Everybody has to attend this event. And that, of course, is our very, very, we enjoy this event. And that, of course, is Memorial Day weekend. And that is taking place at our old alma mater. I have to keep saying this. At 6001 Rockside Road, Independence, Ohio. If you need to make your hotel reservations, once again, make the reservation. If you can't make it, you can give the hotel room to somebody else, or you can cancel it. But you can't get a room if you don't book it ahead of time. So here we go, 6001 Rockside Road, Independence, Ohio. That's the Big H. That's the Holiday Inn, and we're back thanks to Kim, and thanks to Cindy, and thanks to Helen Ray and Linda and all of the folks that are going to be hosting that event, which they do.
And the lineup.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us about that.
The lineup starts on Thursday with Jack Beachley Jam Band.
Yes.
Friday is Polka Family, New Tones, and Eddie Foreman Orchestra.
Yeah.
On Saturday afternoon is Bad Enough. Saturday evening is Polka Mojo, DVSTA. Dinah versus Sticktonaires, Sticktonaires, Sticktonaires. Dinah versus Sticktonaires, that's the name of the band. Hey! And New Generation. On Sunday, John Gura and Gurare, Mon Valley Push, Dinah Brass, and Polka Country Musicians. It is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Gail Serva said, see you in Independence, Ohio.
Wonderful.
She's going to be there. That's always fun to see her. We got to kidnap Helena Garbach and bring her down there. That would be kind of nice. Just, send her a bus ticket, throw her on a bus and get her over to the event. That would be kind of cool. And we're just kidding, Helena. We don't know what your schedule is or what it warrants or dictates, but we'd love to see you there. Let's see. Jill Cerniak is here. We're going to say hello to Jill. Also to Mom, Mary Lou. Oh, gosh. Hey, Dawn. Suhan Rogers is here. But, okay, enough talking, folks.
I know.
Let's go ahead. I sound like somebody else.
Yeah.
We're not going to mention the name or anything. But
I almost did.
I know. Do not do that.
And we want to congratulate the winner of the Ultimate Convention raffle, which was Ken. Oh, gosh. I said I wasn't going to forget his name.
Too late.
Sorry, but congratulations.
Ken, for the ultimate raffle. Hey, folks, if you want any information for the USPA, the United States Polka Association convention, or any of the dances that they are going to be running, what you need to do is you need to go to uspapolka.com. That, of course, is their website. And you just go ahead and click on the links, whatever you want to see. If you want to see a dance that's going to be upcoming, whatever the case may be. But speaking of upcoming dances, we mentioned this. The New Generation Band is going to be appearing in Western New York, the Buffalo, New York area for the first time. And we do want to play this song. Here is one featuring Tommy Belanda on the vocal, a tune that Dad wrote and sang. Here's one called I Wanna Shout. Oh, yeah, I want to shout. And Dave Zhenka, you are 100% correct.
Correct.
It sounds just like Stash. And the scary part is Tommy is looking like Stash every single day. We saw them. They did a great job out there in Arizona for the Pulaski Club. And we're going to be telling you about some upcoming events for that as well. We're going to try to get some more stuff on tomorrow. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, Mr. Dave Maguda joins us for an interview on the Sunday afternoon edition of Polkas After Dark. He is going to be here with us chatting up a storm about the days that he played with Big Steve and the Bel Airs, recorded with the band, and also, of course, he was instrumental. No pun intended. I always say that. But he played accordion for Big Steve and the Bel Airs on the TV show. Of course, Eddie Pilarz was there as another awesome accordion player. But then Maguda was there, and there's some pictures floating around on the internet that I think I captured with the 1999 tribute to Steve. And
yes,
that'll be showing on there as well. Hey, let's go ahead and get a tune right now. Polka country musicians, they're going to be performing at that big festival over there at the M Hotel, and they're also going to be performing at St. Stan's. Here's a tune called Every Little Kiss. Here's polka country musicians.
Just to talk to you 1,000 miles away.
Oh yeah, PCM. Hey, we got a tune coming up by Polka Family. Gonna send this out to our football guy, the Z-Man out there. in Wisconsin. Xander, this one's for you, buddy. Here's Polka Family, one called Hey Cavalerovia.
Koło mego miasteczka stała młoda dziewczyna i piękna była, piękna jak laleczka, ale była za młoda. I piękna była, piękna jak laleczka, ale była za młoda. Hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy, głowie, głowie, hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy. A ta młoda dziewczyna, taka wymalowana, jej ciemne oczka, piękne ciemne oczka, młoda dziewczyna miała. Jej ciemne oczka, piękne ciemne oczka, młoda dziewczyna miała. Hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy, głowie, głowie, hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy. A ta młoda dziewczyna każdego chłopca chciała. 18 lat, ej, 18 lat, jeszcze ona nie miała. 18 lat, ej, 18 lat, jeszcze ona nie miała. Hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy, głowie, głowie, hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy. Everybody now. Hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy, głowie, głowie, hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie dziewczynie głowy.
Oh yeah, a little bit of Polka Family there. Hey Cavalier, you guys saw something real quick that just showed up on the screen, and I want to bring this to everybody's attention because Xander, of course, was part of this. Luke was also part of this, Luke Maroshek and Xander Raymaker, and we are going to go ahead and attempt to do this. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we sure hope it will. We're going to try to bring this in. You got to watch these kids. If you didn't see the video of this with the kids performing over at the school, I can't guarantee that this is going to work, Xander, but let's go ahead and try it anyhow. And I am not catching anything, but I should right now.
Me, Luke, I'm on trumpet, Cheyenne on saxophone, Jack on bass, and then Cohen on the drums. Oh my. Me and my baby are holding hands. Me and my baby are making plans. Okay, bestseller, we're gonna have a foolish wedding with live polka bands. Me and my baby will do it right. Me and my baby, our wedding tonight. Shushes o tańca, way past midnight. We'll dance together and I'll hold her tight. Me and my baby will always be. We'll raise together our family. And all the birthdays we're gonna have. And celebrations with live polka bands. Me and my baby are holding hands. Me and my baby are making plans. Okay, bestseller, we're gonna have a foolish wedding with live polka bands.
Okay.
Yeah, that was wow.
That is nuts. That is just totally nuts.
That was cool. That was
Su-
done like
such
at
talent.
a school
Yeah,
talent
assembly.
show or something.
No, it was
right? Or
one of
assembly
the
or-
assemblies. Yeah, and Luke kind of quarterbacked that with all the kids there.
That was
You know, just amazing talent coming up, and those kids are, of course, from Wisconsin. What do I always say, Jerry, about the Wisconsin
They are just amazing.
individuals?
They are just amazing.
Every musician, but Z, Luke, what a great job you guys did. We shared it, we reposted it, and got to say that, you know, you guys are fantastic. I hear that Christy is coming into town
Awesome.
with the guys.
That's
so
awesome.
that'll be cool. We can hang out with her while the guys
Nice.
are playing.
Nice.
And definitely it's going to be a lot of fun for Dingus Day because, again, you got some great bands coming into town. You've got Lenny Gomulka, Chicago Push, PCM, polka country musicians. Okay, you also have Polka Family and the new generation band from Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
So
And
that
then
is
you have
going to be lots
at
and
other
lots of fun.
places, Dynabrass and not
Yeah.
Dynabrass. Dynabrass said they weren't playing.
No, you got
He's
Polka
playing
Generation.
with the
Polka Generation band.
yes.
Yes.
I have that
And
written
let's
down
see,
here.
I think Wanda and Stephanie is playing over at Potts. Also, Blue Magic, frankly,
Magic
Chicago
is
Blue Magic.
playing.
We haven't gotten anything on that as of yet, but I'm sure we will get that. And, you know, Z, Luke, and the rest of the guys, I don't know the rest of the folks that played, the drummer, sax player, and everything. Just wow.
Xander was cute. He said, someone should send this to Lenny since he wrote the song.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, Lenny has seen it.
I'm sure
Lenny
he
has
yes.
seen it.
Yes.
That is for certain. Hey, folks, you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. Speaking to Mr. Gomolka, here's an instrumental by Lenny. Here's one called You Need a Polka. Yeah, we can't wait to see you, Christy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lenny Gomolka, LG himself, Lenny Gomolka, Chicago Push. They're going to be entertaining you over at that big event. That's right, that M Hotel weekend over there at Val's Dingus Day. I had to stop and think there because I was going to say 32nd, but it's his 36 years.
Well, it's 33 for pre-Dingus.
Pre-Dingus, but 36 for the actual Dingus.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you guys got to know that there's going to be a great lineup there. And you know what was fun is I got a chance to talk with Jeff Maroshek this week. I saw his son, Luke, playing trumpet with him over at Arizona.
Okay.
And we got a chance to chat a little bit. It is so nice. You know, Jeff has been so good to us at Polkas After Dark because I think I mentioned that originally when they were supposed to be playing the USPA during COVID, and they had a lot of other gigs. We reached out to him and said, hey, could you send us some stuff? And he's like, sure, where do you need me to send it? And ever since then, we've been great friends, and we can't thank them enough. But we do want to make sure that you guys know about this. The Dingus Welcome Party, free admission, Saturday evening, April the 19th over at the M Hotel. Saturday night, Dingus Day Welcome Party at Twigs Lounge. We already know that we're going to be doing a live broadcast, Jerry, from there, just like we did last year.
That was fun.
7 to 10 p.m., maybe a little longer. Who knows? We do want to invite you guys out there because it's free admission. It's not going to cost you anything. You can buy your drinks. You can buy your little side appetizers or whatever. They have some really great stuff. But Polkas After Dark is going to be there. We can't wait for that. We are also going to be doing, I'm going to jump over to Monday. We're also going to be doing a live broadcast from the Tropical Courtyard pool party. And that is from noon until 4 p.m. And let's see here. That features, of course, a live broadcast with Polkas After Dark. Free admission, $2 well drinks, and a pool party only. Now, keep that in mind. That's the free admission for the pool party only. But then in the evening, you're going to be able to hear some great polka music. First of all, Sunday, jumping back now to Sunday, Lenny Gomulka, Chicago Push, polka country musicians. Only $10 per person. That's sick, because you can't go anywhere and get two bands nowadays for $10 admission.
True.
Yeah. Doors open at 5, music from 6 to midnight, great music. And then also on Sunday, you get a chance to hear none other than the Polka Family Band, along with the New Generation Band coming in from out of town. They're from Wisconsin. Going to be a great time. You are not going to go wrong with that whatsoever. If you want to make your hotel reservations, kids, you can do so by calling 716-681-2400 for the M Hotel located at 2040 Walden Avenue, Cheektowaga. Val tells us that he is going to be providing us with some tickets, some giveaway tickets, Jerry.
Which we will be doing soon.
Yes.
I mean, it's only 4 weeks away?
Yeah. Whew. Yeah. And again, a little scary, but
time just flies.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we are going to make sure that we tell you all about the giveaways for the free tickets for Easter Sunday, or it's going to be an either or, free tickets for Easter Sunday or Dingus Day. And you'll be able to get your pick. Val said that he is going to get the tickets to us just as soon as possible. He is already talking with the printer, and I don't know how a printer can talk. Well, it's kind of like a different language. But yeah. No, that's the old dot matrix printers. Gosh, now you're giving your age away. Hey, folks, we thank you ever so much for putting us on. If you've been listening in your car,
thanks for the ride.
You're tuned to Polkas After Dark. We're going to finish the broadcast off with Joe Zaleski and the Dyna Brass. Once again, great tune. Here's their rendition of Polonia Grove. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to see us tomorrow. Hey folks, once again, everybody that's sending comments, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time to join us here on Polkas After Dark. We have a lot of fun, and we sure hope that you guys do too.
przebywała, gdzie żeś przebywała, żeś ty wcale dla mnie nie kukała, wcale nie kukała.